stream. Oh, shit, I guess it doesn't. It's been a minute since I was able to stream on YouTube, bro. I can actually stream. Like, let's go, bro. Minutes since I was able to stream on YouTube. Stream acting a little different, not gonna lie to you. Quality ass, bro.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And an NBA Finals rematch tonight, and they're the defending champs. Certainly feeling confident.
Two great teams. This one should be competitive. The whole league will be keeping an eye on this one.
On the court for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Che. And it's Brazdeikis in at the 3, the small forward. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Clark, the rookies are still trying to get their firm footing as a new season begins and a new arena for them opens up. Talk about your journey over the course of your rookie year.
Yeah, I remember it was really exciting to have fulfilled the dream of being an NBA player. I struggled early in the season, particularly against some of the veteran guys I ran up against, but found my rhythm and really played extremely well for the second segment of the season. But there was a period, Kevin, when I ran into a wall and just had nothing in terms of sharpness or legs. And then all of a sudden, after about a week and a half of that, it just went away. And I hit my stride and finished strong.
And so here is Dallas after the miss from Trae Young.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. The kick out to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Young's got 5 points so far.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one's good to go from Che.
Well, I think that's what you want to see. I mean, Che not settling for a spot-up jumper, but driving the ball and scoring on the move.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He knows it will be tough to hold back Kristaps Porzingis, who's hungry to assert himself. He'll have to match his aggression and make him feel them at the defensive end. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Trae Young. Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Chris with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 4. Releases. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Over in the corner, Doncic sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
You know, you can see the confidence Doncic shoots the ball with, especially when he gets room to pull the trigger from deep. No hesitation.
From the line, the shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
That's going to make a defender think twice about getting in Che's way next time. Posterized.
The Hawks trailing. Now here's Walker. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. To the middle, Porzingis with the steal. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That three off the mark. And Walker's got the ball here for Atlanta. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some
I was telling everybody, like,
you know,
I'm
you
10.
can't allow them to
Then,
get
like,
into a rhythm
people
on
actually
offense.
thought I was 10,
Once
even
that
though, like,
happens,
they heard my voice before,
then you're in
like, I
trouble.
was like a fucking
And they don't
10-year-old,
want to
they,
get
like,
in a
recorded
habit
me,
of
and I
giving
guess I
him
got bad.
open looks from three. First quarter
I gotta
still,
go
but
bad.
not who you want to leave open.
I already rebuilt it and shit. Send a request. I gotta send like ID and shit, bro.
Young outside. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Shea drives in. Rebound, Atlanta.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
So both teams changing it up here. Dallas on defense. 4-point game. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Shea. Good. Shea's got 9 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Comparisons being drawn between Kristaps Porzingis and Dirk Nowitzki for their height and skill level, understandably so, and in many eyes, fitting that Porzingis is now a Dallas Maverick.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Clark, looking at those 2 players you just mentioned. Nowitzki, 7 foot tall. Porzingis, 7'3".
Yeah, you take a look at those guys, and the difference really, I think, is the athleticism of Porzingis. He moves a little better, he bounces a little higher, and as he's gotten stronger, I think center might be his natural position, whereas Dirk was really better suited to being a power forward.
Here's Wallace. The Mavericks making the shot. Collins trying to break free. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistles. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the inside, Young. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
We've got Mott.
Oh, damn.
Boy, that'll fuel inject him a little bit with some energy. Che, bringing the fire.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Inside, here's Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got his first basket.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Young drives in. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Pass to Kleba. The pass to Windler. Here's Doncic. Rebound by Wallace.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Walker the pass to Young. Shea with the block.
Making an impact with his defense. I know how important that is to Shea in every game he plays. He wants to get it done at both ends.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Walker finds Young. Porzingis with the block. Doncic against Walker. Stolen. Olsen passes to Young. Wallace right side. The three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Shea.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Boy, for Shea, it's been one great play after another tonight. They cannot keep him in check.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Chris comes in for Jonathan Motley, and Collins subbed in for Wallace. Doncic, good, and it's Jay picking up the assist. Baker's got 5 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 3, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He scored an incredible number of points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
In the corner, it's Kleba. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Stolen by Collins. Goes up on the high post. They grab their own miss. Count that bucket. Chris has got his second basket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Doncic, no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Here's Baker. Atlanta with the rebound. Chris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Brazdeikis gets it to go.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And they double up Jay. From past the arc, Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Fires from deep. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got his 6th assist on the night. The Hawks trail by 4. Walker the pass to Chris. Pass to Young. A floater, and the layup is good. Young's got 20 points.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Baker kicks to Doncic. Shea with it. Young's there. Baker with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Hey,
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
And stolen by Shea. And here we go. Fast break with Shea. Stolen by Walker. Doncic against Young. The rebound by Brosdakis. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans. Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness. Some real tight rush hour handles on Shea. Playing tricks with that ball there. Wow.
Passes it to Chris. And Walker kicks to Young. Takes the 13-footer. Shea grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 8. Oh, and the jam by Shea.
Boy, I know how much Shea loves the chance to punch it home, and he's not wasting this one.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. To halt the run, nice D from Porzingis.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
You know, in talking to Shea's teammates, one of the takeaways is that he's terrific in the locker room, a really funny guy, and has a way of keeping everybody loose.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Chris. Covered by Shea. Jamison, no luck.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Back to Curry. No good from the wing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Shea is out there with Doncic. And it's Brosdakis in at the small forward.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level. That's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
Young dishes to Collins. Walker against Doncic. Shots good by Walker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
They get it back. Chris pass to Young. Over Baker. Shots good from Young. Young's got 24.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Up top, Walker. Guarded by Doncic. Chris kicks to Walker. Young outside. From 12 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Jay. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Good work there as it goes. Jay's got 39.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Young. Basket counts. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Jay drives in. Here's Brasdakis. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Chris pass to Young. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. Jay outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Jamison kicks to Wallace. Back to Jamison. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Motley, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill.
What?
The 3.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Doncic. The Hawks trail by 16. Covered by Che. Wallace, the pass to Motley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Offensive rebound. Chris. Another shot. And another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Jay outside. And the dunk by Jay.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Hawks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
The pass to Olsen. Here's Jamison. With one on the clock. Misses there. And so it's Jay making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Wallace. And it's Chris in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Curry wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And here's Che. It's deflected.